What's up, everybody? Christian James here. Today's video is a clip from the Whatever podcast of these women again trying to define how they're better than men and men have more rights, but they have no way to put words together into a sentence to form a structure to give a valid reason. Let's take a look. Why?
In some aspects, I do think that, there's just, unequal rights. I do. Like
what?
Men have the right to just, in some cities it's allowed, but, they can just take their shirt off. They can literally just take their shirt off and walk around shirtless without, any repercussions.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and concede on that. You're absolutely right. In some cities, there are, I guess, laws that... and in other cities, though, some women can go topless. So...
That's called the Tarzan law. Look it up. Back in the 1920s or 30s, the movie Tarzan came out. So you know what men did? They went to the street topless to protest that they should be able to go topless. You can't beat them all. So ladies, just take your boobs out. That's all it takes. Just en masse.
It does depend on the jurisdiction. I don't think women are super pressed to even fight for that, but I would be fine if I'm not going to fight against it. If women want to pop their titties out in public, whatever, I don't care. But I'm going to go ahead and concede. You're right. That is a difference in rights, I guess. But anything else?
Things that matter?
I honestly forgot my points on this.
Oh, just the titty one.
That one is one
that's the important one.
We had that one.
Free the nipple.
Free the nipple or whatever Obama said.
Anything else?
Honestly, no.
It's allowed in protest.
Yeah. Anything else?
When you're protesting, it's allowed to show your boobs. I was literally scrolling.
That doesn't make any sense. How can it be legal during a protest but not legal when you're just out and about getting ice cream? That's bullshit. That's complete nonsense, lady. You just made that up.
Instagram, and they were protesting with their tits out.
Okay, so anything else?
Protesting with their boobs out might be the whole point of the protest. Doing it lawfully is not allowed, but at a protest you get away with a lot of shit you shouldn't.
Not necessarily. I feel no.
Okay, so men and women have equal rights besides the free the titty thing.
Well, it depends, on...
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say something to that because I think that when women do take their clothes off, whether it's protesting or maybe a mentally insane woman, I think we've all seen clips of half-naked women, whatever. I think that they're less likely to be attacked, whereas I've seen men disrobe in public, let's say on a train, and thank goodness a lot of men come around and throw his ass off the train and say, there's children, there's women here. So yes, while they can take their shirts off freely,
I've never seen a dude get thrown off a train for taking his shirt off on a train. Now, are you doing something weird with your shirt off? That might be the case, but just why would taking your shirt off get you thrown off a train?
Don't obviously is because people would prey on us. So a lot of things that we can't do, I don't want to do, and obviously the world,
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
One of my favorite comedians said, I wish in countries where women submitted to men more and covered, I wish that those women were statistically happier than women in the USA, but they obviously aren't. So,
how do you know they obviously aren't? Did you ask them? Did anybody take a survey? I don't know if they take bullshit surveys all over the world like they do here just to ask 100 people to see how an entire group of people feel.
You're right. If we could get arrested, right, if we take our shirt off, but I think that there's way more consequences for men who take their pants, shorts off.
Yeah.
So shut up, bitch!
For sure. When
Nobody talked about, how did it go from we can't be topless to weirdos with their shorts off on a train? Good thought. Way to follow. It's a lady stop pattern. You know what I mean? I fucking connect smoothly.
predatory about it, 100%. I also think it's more likely for a man to be a predator or to be intimidating.
So this is,
what does this have to do with
this
rights?
is a bit of a red herring here. So I agree with your initial point that you are right that yes, in the instance where either a man or a woman gets fully naked, which isn't really what she was talking about. So she was talking about men can go shirtless. She wasn't, there wasn't a suggestion here. Like, you're talking about full nudity.
I'm trying to bring
but
taking your clothes off in public. Like, if we're saying that guys are free to take their shirt off, I would say
men
that
are free to take their shirt off in public.
I'm not
and if it's
trying
just
to-
their shirt, what you're then getting into doesn't really pertain to what we're talking about. So yeah,
I agree.
If
I
a man,
think I'm looking at it from another angle, but I'm not.
Yeah, but
trying-
There's no other angle. They're talking about topless men. What angle are you looking at it? From the bottom up?
nobody has the right to just be hanging dick, hanging clit.
Why wouldn't you cover that up?
A warrior has nothing to be ashamed of.
In public, so there's equality there between men and women. But yes, I agree from like a social perspective. If you compare like a butt naked man to a butt naked woman, the ramification. Well, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily have to do with rights because neither sex can be completely butt naked. But yeah, the man is going to probably face harsher criminal penalties for being naked in public. He's going to get hit with something.
They both are. They're going to hit the exact same thing. If you're butt naked and your balls are hanging out or your vag is hanging out, you're going to get the same thing. Because both are equally weird as shit and illegal. I don't know if there's because that doesn't make any sense, Brian. It's the same thing. Now, the dude might be more likely to get a physical consequence from other men. That seems likely. But lawfully, I can't see that being any different. It's weird as shit from both of them.
And then, yeah, he might get like fucking his face smashed in.
Yeah, that was likely.
They're going to look at this dude, oh, this guy's a fucking predator. Whereas they look at a woman who's naked, like butt naked, they're going to be like, she's off her fucking rocker. She's crazy. She's not necessarily... They're not going to view it necessarily from a frame of predatory, a predator exposing themselves. But nobody has the right to be, I think, like fully nude unless you're looking at nude beaches or whatever, I guess. But in which case, both men and women can be nude at nude beaches. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else besides that?
It's so hard. It's so hard to I would have to really look in depth and study that topic. But genuinely,
rights? What rights do we have that you don't? What rights do you have that I don't? I'm stuck with child support. You ain't stuck giving birth.
That's right. I said it.
I don't know, I agree with you. I think that there's rules set in place for I don't think I would want equal rights with men. Maybe in the past I wanted to, but now...
Do men have more rights or do women have more rights or are they equal?
We have different rights. We have different rights and it is for a reason.
Besides the free the titty thing, do we have equal rights?
Yes.
Well, I read about it. I don't remember the points, but I read that women have more rights.
Okay, and then you said women are superior? Or were you...
I was joking.
Okay, so you think men and women are equal?
No.
Oh, this is going to be fun, even though we are not equal as far as it goes to value of worth of things built and contribute to society. It's us. We're bigger and stronger. We built all the stuff in the room that's surrounding them. We built the things around the building. We built the building. We built the hydro. We built the things that run the hydro. They built the water. Everything, not the water, the ability for the water to go from the lake or the ocean through desalination into where they are. That's impressive. We built all of that. Now, does that make us better overall? That's hard to say, because if women aren't doing what women have historically always done, which is take care of the children so we have better people in the future, maybe. But there's no way you can say women are better than men, because everything you're going to name is either something that men do better or it's something that is sexual. It's either one of the two. Ladies, this isn't a slight. We're better at physical things. You're better at care and providing and nurturing. That's not, I don't know why that got so bad that one of us is way more empathetic and the other one is way more analytical. Oh no, me strong, 6'3", 255, me build things and lift heavy things and run fast and jump high. You, small, take care of children and nurture and take care of house. Oh, so terrible.
Okay, so what do you think then?
Okay, I do think women are better, but that's just my personal opinion.
How so?
I'm a woman. I just see what men do, and I'm biased. I see what they do, and I sometimes I don't think all men are shitty, obviously. Like, you know, like not all men, but like
So what do you think?
I think that there are a lot of men that are inferior and like they're just like really stupid and honestly
couldn't you-
ignorant and like they're just like dumb, honestly. Like I have misandryism like in my soul. Like
You have
I do.
misandryism.
Yeah, I am a misandrist. I am. And like it's something that I try and work
mask
on,
off.
but
Mask off. Okay, there we go. We
it's
got to it.
obvious.
Okay,
like,
so you're a misandrist.
What do you mean? Like
Okay,
honestly,
so you hate men.
I hate some men, yeah.
No, not just okay.
I have hate for men.
In general, like in general.
There's no fucking shit.
Yeah. Yes and no.
I just feel like it's hard to like chalk it up just to that because like then I can be a misanthrope some days. Like I could be.
Stop saying words that you're not really sure what they mean and sound intelligent, and just talk. Say what you mean. Say, I hate men. You're all worthless because you called some of us inferior. Which ones are inferior? The short ones or the ones that have rejected you? Or both?
A misogynist some days. Like it just like varies based upon interaction.
You're a
Nuts.
bipolar hater.
Nuts.
Yeah.
You're a BPD hater. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Someone sees me clearly.
Split personality hater. Okay, so are you actually taking on the moniker of misandrist though?
To some
Baby.
extent, yeah, it lives in my soul. Like, yeah, and I try and work on it, but it's there. I'm aware it's there. Like some days I'm like, I hate men and
Why?
like I'm not proud of it, but it's usually based upon a negative interaction.
Do you think that's a good thing though?
Oh, you're a person that where you have an interaction of one of us for the 4.5 billion of us that are rocking the planet at any given time, and that one gives you a negative opinion of all of us. That's an ism. That's called. I don't think God. People are stupid.
No, definitely not.
Okay, but so you have I guess the first step of healing is self-awareness, right? So don't you think this is something that should be worked on? Like, do you think it's good to have just inherent
Hatred for half
gender
the
hatred
planet?
towards men?
Oh, of course not. No, like, I don't think it's good for your spirit, your life, your, like, opportunities as well. Like, you know, like, it'll close you off, like, being, like, hateful towards, like hating one man and then hating all men because of one man. Like, it closes you off. And that's something, like, I've struggled with, especially, like, leaving a relationship. Like,
How do you struggle with not just hating the individual? Well, also, it's a waste of time to hate anybody, but how does the hatred of one bad choice of an individual lead to the hatred of an entire gender? That's the same as having a negative interaction with any type of racial person, white, black, Asian, Indian, doesn't matter. And you have one negative interaction, you hate them all. That's called racism. Why would this, which is way worse because it involves way more people, be any more tolerated than that? Why? Because it encompasses all men. But if you asked her if it was black men, she would say no. Do you see how idiotic these statements are these people make?
I hate my ex, but
There
then
you
some
go.
days I love him, but then some days like it makes me like really mad at men, and I have to like catch myself like and come back to myself and like reconnect with like the fact that like it's just like pain from a different person and not push it on everyone else.
Okay.
Okay, now can I ask you a question? What do you think about, I saw a tweet, and we're going to pull up some of your tweets earlier. I think it was your ex said the N-word,
Yeah,
and you had an issue with that.
I kicked him out.
And was that the reason you guys broke up?
We broke up because
White guy?
He was Mexican.
Oh.
No,
Do
he
Mexicans
was-
have a pass?
No.
He's from
'Cause they say
Mexico.
that shit. Mexicans
no,
say
he
that shit.
literally he pulled up.
Depends how Mexican
He
they
pulled
are.
up a pass on his phone that his friends gave him, and I was like, "That's not gonna slide with me."
Well-
I was like, "Just stop saying it. Like, it's not happening."
Okay, but in any case, it upset you.
Yeah, I kicked
Right.
him out. I had 2 black roommates,
Okay.
2 women in my house.
Oh, are you taking on for them? Were they upset? Did they think the pass was funny? So you kicked him out for something his friends allowed, regardless if you allow it. Like, a hallmonder of the N-word.
Now, was he
And-
singing it in a song, or was he just letting it rip?
He just used it. He used it as a slang
Hard
word,
R?
which they tend to do. No, but I've been hearing that a lot lately, and a lot of slang words, especially out in Texas, which they need to stop. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's always
honestly.
confusing to me, because it seems like and it depends what region you're in. Like, I guess in Texas, black guys in Texas can be okay
They
with
like really
Mexicans,
like,
Latinos
tolerate
saying
a
that
lot.
shit.
Then it's up to them and mind your fucking business. If you don't like hearing it in Texas and the guys from Texas who are already in Texas are okay with it, shut the front door or move back to Cali.
Honestly, look, I don't care what your race is. If you're not black, you should probably avoid dropping the N-word. But So the reason I'm bringing this up, though, you broke up with him
What's
because
up,
of
lady?
a racist statement he made.
He broke up with me.
You said you kicked him out.
I kicked him out. That was when we were talking, and I
Okay,
corrected
but
him, and
how
he
about
stopped
this?
saying. I got him to stop saying the word.
Is racism bad?
Yes.
Okay, and do you think, let's say somebody had a bad experience with a black person.
Oh my God,
do you
so
think
what I
that
said-
this would
that's
justify
hilarious.
their generalized racial hatred towards black people?
I think that's an excuse, and it's like how, like I said, like blaming one man.
Right, but that's, so what I'm trying to do here is point out what you're doing, which is you've had a bad or multiple bad experiences with men, different men, one man, dozen men, 100 men, whatever it is, right? This you are now using to map on to all men to justify your misandry, to justify your anti-male sentiment, to justify your hatred of men.
It's just like it's hard. It's hard to like go.
It shouldn't be hard because you're aware you're doing it, so just knock it off. That's the benefit of self-awareness is so one is aware of self, and self is doing something gross, and self goes, ugh, I'm not going to do that anymore. That's called maturity. Welcome.
Into a relationship after seeing what I've seen, and then like just trusting.
So if a white supremacist was at the table and was saying, look, I'm racist, and because of what I've seen, it's hard for me to not be a racist. Would you accept that as a answer?
That's a fallacy, but
How's
I would
that
not
fallacious?
accept. That's a fallacy.
Wait, how's it? Explain the
I
fallacy.
don't have my little notebook, Brian.
No, well, how is it a fallacy?
It's a
Define fallacy.
fallacy.
You can't. Well, let's go. Please, let's go. I love when people use words and somebody has to define them, and then they don't know how to define it. Watch. It's tricky. It's hard to explain.
See, oh my gosh, I don't have my notebook. Now you're going in on me.
You don't need a notebook. It's just a definition.
A fallacy is like a comparison that takes away, it's like a false comparison pretty much. Like it'll take away from like the topic at hand and like kind of like create
Not
a
even
distraction
close.
into a new topic, but it doesn't like focus like on a linear like topic. It's just like comparison almost. Like it's just like comparing and then going away from the subject and like not proving an actual point.
Fallacy.
Okay, so no, that is not the definition of
I
a
don't
fallacy.
know the definition right now.
What you're perhaps trying to allude to is an example of one fallacy, which is false equivalence. I think that's what you're alluding to, although it wouldn't even be a false equivalence here, because the logic is as follows. If a member of a group does, or multiple members of that group does a bad thing or has done bad things to you, that then is justification for your hatred of most of the group or the entire group.
That's just racism.
Yeah, but this could...
It's an ism. You be a very attractive yet dim-witted woman. It's an ism. That's the point. Just apply. It's not the race. It's not the sex. It's the ism or the ist. You apply that where appropriate. It's
It could map onto men. It can map onto women. It can map onto race.
understand.
It can map onto
How?
all kinds of different
How?
things.
How.
So logically, it is consistent.
Yeah, I mean,
lost.
we're kind of like on the same page.
Not
I
at
don't think
all.
we're on the same
We're
page.
on the same
but okay.
page. I told you
Completely
I'm
lost.
not trying to be a misandrist, but like when it comes down to like
But-
being a human that's going through things and like you kind of have to work on your narcissistic traits, which is like, like me, like being a victim, like being like
A narcissist at this most simplest definition, the most simplest definition, is a person who believes they deserve unearned attention. That's that simple. A person who believes they deserve the same level of attention of a person who's earned it, like LeBron James or even Brian, or you name a person who you think is worthy of attention, and then think of a person who's acts as if they're worthy of the same attention, but they haven't earned it. That's what a basic narcissist is. Now, there's a spectrum, as people like to use for everything, but that's the basis of it. Unearned attention, and it seems like maybe, you want unearned attention.
affected by this man. Like, I have to kind of take my power back and like channel my energy and just like reroute myself to a more
bullshit
positive
bumper sticker any
like
feminist
a
convention ever
more
gave
positive
you.
mindset, because like it's
Go
going
to
to
the
control
gym.
me and like my views on others.
Yeah, I mean, but essentially what you're doing there is giving a granting or justification for racism.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
How?
You're saying,
Sorry, what?
I mean, it's super simple. You had a bad experience or multiple bad experiences with one man or multiple men or many men. Therefore, you're going to use that to justify your man-hating and misandry.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wrong for that.
A white person can be like, I had 1, 2, 3 bad experiences with 1, 2, 3 black people. Therefore, my racism is justified.
That's them.
It's not the race or the gender or the sex or the whatever ism or ist you want to apply it to, okay? It's literally the ism or the ist. Sex-ist. Sex-ism. It's the ism or the ist that you apply to the word. Being a racist and being a sexist are equally as bad despite what you're told if you think about it, because if you're sexist to men, black men, Asian men, brown men, all the men, including us guys, the white guys, unfortunately, are in that pile. The old men, the young men, the disabled men, the tall men, the short men, the fat men, the slim men. They're all in the same pile. You're isming and isting every single person from that gender all the way through that you can think of, but you think selecting just the black fellows from us make it worse. This is a person who's never clearly thought of anything in their life and is just going by what they're told. Being a racist is bad. Duh. Being a sexist to half of the planet is much worse, because the small group you're thinking of is included in the big group overall. Use your brain. Try to think once in a while, people. It's not as simple as I learned big words and bumper sticker slogans from a feminist or a fucking masculinist, whatever dumb convention I went to. Think for yourself. Sometimes shut this crap off, shut the front door, sit in a quiet room, and things to make you go, maybe break them down for yourself. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.